Hey everyone, what's going on? What's up? Hey guys, how are you? I hope everyone had a good weekend. What's going on? Don't forget to hit the like button when you're coming in. Hi Cheyenne. Hey Megan. Hey January. Hi Key. What's going on? Virgo doll, what's good, sis? Cheyenne, Mastermind, HPB, Ebony J. Guys, have you? I don't even know if you guys follow Key plus three, the one who always ends up in like Vita or any of those Vitas that those weirdos do. The three mommies. You know she's pregnant. I think. I believe I follow her because every now and again she shows up in my Instagram feed, maybe or TikTok holding her belly or something. I just thought I would mention it. I don't even know if anyone cares. The only person who should care, I guess, is her. But at the end of the day, I think since we're talking about shade, since we're talking about the shade of it all, yes, I think sis is pregnant based on her feeds. In the bushes tonight, listening and multitasking. Me too, because I still got to make dinner. And it's 7:20, but my husband and Farah are not here. So by the time I get off here, then I'm gonna quick finish everything up and boom. Okay. Yoon, what's good? Erica J, what's good? Ebony J, what's going on? HBB, Mastermind, Cheyenne, everybody. Danny on the sound. What's up? Look, I got a whole list. I asked you guys in the chat or on my community posts, like, guys, what should we talk about? You guys had several suggestions. So we're just gonna run through some of them. Someone mentioned Raven Elyse and um her home decor. I don't think she's put the video out yet with the final tour. So let's reserve that for the sis who asked about that. I did go over there. She has when Raven is decorating for the season, that's something that she enjoys very much. And she was getting all the things ready, but it wasn't done yet. So it was her hour-long video. Last year, if you remember, she did like Candyland, stuff like that. So it was, I don't want to say it was easy. She's quite creative, but she added to and made pretty much everything pink. So we'll see the reveal. If you guys want to get into how Raven home decored, did her home decor for her pink theme, over the top, very bougie Christmas. Check it out. Now, one thing that I did find interesting that I would like to talk about for a minute is that she did go on a retreat with her mom and basically her team. And I found this was interesting because one of the people on her team was a key part of the Jayla and Missy breakup, who used to be known as Brianna Boa or Brianna Wilson, and she has a talent agency or a influencer agency, and she was there on the trip. So when I saw her, I was like, oh, wait a second, that's what's her name, that was a key component in Jayla and Missy Lynn falling apart. So um I'd done a couple of videos of that and had it posted, and it was interesting. And her and this woman, Brianna Wilson, um, yeah, she fell out with Missy and she no longer represents Missy. I think she still works with Jayla, possibly. However, if you guys never saw the interview that I did with Missy Lynn, it's on Instagram on Missy's channel. If She basically said, for someone who kind of, which I didn't know, I just watched the videos, um she felt like it was pretty accurate, some of my assumptions about Brianna kind of taking a little bit more of her side than or a little bit more of Jayla's side than her side, and just not being happy with how she was being handled, put it that way. But Brianna has entered the chat again. I just wanted to kind of share that. I thought it was interesting since I went over to Ravens kind of with more of a reactor hat on, kind of checking out what was going on over there and saw that they were on a retreat. Also, since, um, Keisha likes to tell us how and what's going on her team, and just to hear a little bit more about how someone who's almost at 2 million kind of manages her business and all of the key components of a boss at this level and stage of the game, and who she's got on her team. So I thought that would be interesting to know. So let's look at that really quick. Just a couple of minutes. We're not going to get all the way up into it, but I know that sometimes these things come up. We talk about them, and I thought might be interesting. So here, Raven is at a is having a retreat with her team, and she's going to introduce her team. So if you ever wanted to know what does Chef Tony actually do, which we know Chef Tony does a lot, you will hear her official title and all of the things. Let's hear about it right now.
If it were summertime, we could open up this garage door and have like an indoor outdoor thing and go right out to the pool. Like I said, it's a little cold right now, so we might not be doing that, but that's a cool feature as well. Okay, so what's going on and why are we here? First of all, who's we? I'm here with Taylor and Brianna and my mother, Chef Tony. So this is the Raven Elyse TV team. Taylor, head of special projects operations. Brianna,
head of influencer management brand partnerships.
And Chef Tony,
business manager and I do social media strategy and I manage the entire business.
And Raven, the talent.
So I don't know if Brianna was trying to be a little bit shady there, but it was just like, we know Chef Tony is a chef, but she became a momager for her daughter and basically managing her entire business. And this is Brianna's Instagram. She has a influencer management agency called Nyla Influencers. So New York, LA influencers, brand partnership strategy, personal branding, content strategy. If you see here, we see Jayla Corey on her and Jayla. We see her with many folk that we might recognize from YouTube. Erin on Demand. That's Brianna right there. She doesn't post much, but you'll see who some of her clientele is. There's her and Raven, Jayla. So I don't know why she's not updating as much. Maybe she doesn't want to let everybody know who all of her clientele is, but that was Brianna right there, I guess, traveling with her talent. And there she is right there. Okay. So back to this.
The talent.
Managed.
And Chef Tony. Brianna,
head of influencer management brand partnerships.
And Chef Tony,
business manager and
How did Chef Tony mess that up?
Social media strategy.
I would have thought Chef Tony would have gotten a break for the weekend. Why they would have her cooking this weekend, but maybe she's making some special things. But yeah, the team would not be getting my title messed up, considering that I'm managing Raven's complete business. And okay, so
this isn't sponsored or anything. I discovered Wander a few weeks ago and booked a workation for myself and a friend in Oregon and suggested that the team have their retreat at one of the Wander properties. So while we're here, we plan on doing some planning for next year. getting our goals in line, getting our content brainstormed. But we also have some fun activities, like we have some spa treatments, we have a private chef experience, we have a tour of the Yucca Valley, and a lot more stuff. So
this is the first official Raven Elyse TV team retreat. We're going to be working and planning, but it's a retreat. So we're trying to make it fun and also very luxurious. That's why we have the luxurious house and some luxurious.
So the reason why I included this before we get into the shits is I thought it was very interesting, just from a professional standpoint and a planning standpoint, that there are actually people out here that treat their social media proactively, work on their content, actually are building storylines potentially, may do seasonal posting, whatever it is that she's doing and seeking out. We know that Raven posts things that are, she likes to do a lot of home decor. She likes to do things seasonally. She likes long projects. She also does vlog her life, so the everyday stuff comes up and out, but she does kind of the mommy daughter. She does the maintenance. She does the home decor. She does the seasonal home decor. So there's several different buckets that these brand managers can create for her in terms of approaching different brands for ideas, projects, sponsorship opportunities, partnerships, collabs, all of those things. And what this is talking about is a very deliberate approach to that. And I just thought it was very interesting because oftentimes we don't hear a lot of people talking about. De'Ara, I think, does a lot with her team and includes her team in some of her videos where she really articulates, this is what my team is doing, or we're spending time in the office and we're doing this, 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 and this. But it's a different caliber of YouTuber when we see that happening, right? So I just thought it was interesting for those of you who do watch Raven. If you watch this episode and you are a YouTuber, you may not have 1.8 million subscribers, but you may have 1.8K subscribers. You may have 180. And a lot of the things that they talked about are things that you can do no matter what size or scale you are. Maybe it's not the brands, but it's the planning, it's the strategy, it's kind of having a direction and knowing, okay, this quarter, this is what's coming up. This is what I need to prepare for. These are the things I'd like to do. What realistically can I do with these things? So I just thought it was very interesting. And like I said, since I was over there, her home decor update for the Christmas extravaganza that's going on in her house isn't posted yet, but the how-to of it all was. But I think the next upload, so this week, you can expect her tour of the house, and when it posts, we will go over there and check it out. But again, I thought, oftentimes we're looking for something a little different to watch. But yeah, back to Brianna and some of the shade. Brianna was definitely involved in that kerfuffle between Missy and Jayla that ultimately broke them up. Those deals that they talked about that weren't equitable, and that there was a manager in the middle, and all of the things. Yet that's her. So if you didn't know that, that's who was at the center, that manager that was being a little messy. That would be Brianna. Okay. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Happy Sunday evening. Happy holidays. Happy CloutMas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you guys hit the like button. Okay, so I'm going down my list. Guys, we're not going to spend a lot of time on Olivia. Olivia was sick this weekend. She posted to her Instagram. Maybe I can pull it up. Let me see if I can find it. Sis was sick, and she can keep that over there. Olivia stays sick, in my opinion. That's just once again, she stays sick. To me, she's always sick. Yeah, her post is down. She had a post up that her and AJ were in the bed, and let's see, she's had a couple things up. Let's see what's going on here. Let me put this Let's check out what's going on. Um, if a woman cheats, it's you. It's your fault because women don't cheat. You should have been a better man to her. Olivia is sitting at home with nothing, and I mean nothing to do, nothing to do. Growing, elevating, loving the woman I'm becoming. All the glory goes to God. Look, she is about as weird as this next person we're going to talk about. But sis was in the bed all weekend, according to her, not feeling well and taking it easy. Jasmine, I don't think posted this weekend unless I missed something. She posted, said she was not posting, and it's like, Jasmine, you don't have to post to tell us you're not posting. You know you're not posting. All of this extra that you're doing when you're putting up multiple posts in a day, she needs to bank videos, because it is every time Jasmine does a challenge, she never matches the challenge. Like, if you want to post every single day, fucking post every day. If you don't think that you're going to be able to do it because you've got kids and shit comes up in your life, then you might want to not be so overzealous and post 3 and 4 videos in a day. You might need to hold one back so you're always like a day or so ahead, or you've got content stored in the bucket so you don't have to put out these sad notifications that you're not posting. Like, honestly, there's so much going up on YouTube. Nobody should be missing that Jasmine didn't post for a day. Like, you know what I'm saying? But let's see. Did she go live? No. I think she took down some videos, guys. Did she take down the video of her being mad, cooking and chatting? Hold on, let me show you guys. Let's see. Okay, so 5 days ago she went live for Maya's birthday. Now she's trying to do like a decent, halfway decent thumbnail. Look at this thumbnail. Look at the catfish of it all. Cooking and chatting, right? And then you click on it and look at what happens. Look into my crystal ball. Okay, look at the thumbnail. Click on the thumbnail and there she is. I don't remember cooking and chatting. My opinion is also important. What is this again?
No, that's not.
What in the world? Did I watch this? Probably not with all that damn crying.
Like, y'all don't. And one thing that really bothers
What?
me is when you use my son as your thumbnail. Not even my son, my kids, all of them. That shit bothers me. It really bothers me. But of course, they don't really use my other ones. They usually focus on Legend because they just don't like him for some reason. But that's just nasty, using other people's kids for your own personal gain. So you're gonna use my kids for your personal gain.
How dare you use my kid on your thumbnail? Which I get it. I wouldn't like that either, but there's a way to say it. But you know, there's also a way to control it too. If you don't put your kids in so many videos, maybe people wouldn't have such a selection. Have we seen Jayla and Raven hanging out? Not in a long time. Not in a long time. If they do, I don't know. The last time I saw Missy. Missy was at Raven's Christmas party last year. If Raven has a party this year, maybe Missy will be there. I have not seen Jayla with Raven since, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, Raven's 25th birthday party in Miami, which was a long time ago. So I haven't seen them together in a minute. But as far as Missy is concerned, and maybe she dropped Jayla as a friend, you know, Raven's a Virgo, and so is Missy. And they may, you know what I'm saying? It might have been a unilateral, like, I'm picking Missy. You know what I mean? Because I did see Missy and Wendell at Raven's party, her last year's Christmas party. Since then, I mean, they are definitely good friends. So as far as Jayla's concerned, no, yeah. If you watch her party last year, you'll see Wendell in the background. But yeah, Missy and Wendell obviously are together. And Missy's just doing different stuff now. But anyway, yeah, but you can find her on Instagram. I think that's where she feels most comfortable. YouTube, it's just not a thing right now. Like, not for, other people, yes, but for her, I just don't think she's into it as much, and I think she's trying to get into her man, which I think is wise because if she's trying to advance that needle, that's probably wise. Because YouTube just has a way of trying, YouTube has a way of working a relationship, and you know what I mean? And I think she had some business go on. What was that, 2 years ago? Around this time, there was an incident with a gun and a call to the police at her home. Allegedly, there was a situation, and you know, that was that on that. I'm not sure what the full situation is, but Missy does do a good job of really trying to keep her business under wraps. Seeks about the thing over and over and over again. I don't know what this was about. Let's see for a minute. Let's put it on 25 and let's zip through real quick. I don't think I watched this, but it looks like I did. I might have put this on and fell asleep. Okay.
I don't even know my kids. You just know them from seeing them on YouTube.
She
It's annoying,
is
bro.
redonkulous.
It's
Okay.
so annoying.
Of course we don't know your kids, dummy.
I really wish people
Isn't
would
it
just
funny
grow
how
up.
her face is like fitting right into Santa?
I don't like Takis. Ugh. I
Look
lie.
how
I
she
tried them.
looks. Who told her to
I
put
like
that
some
beanie on her head?
I like the red one. I gotta really want them. Kaylin loves them.
Jasmine, I don't understand.
Kaylin loves them.
Look,
Yeah, no matter if they hate you.
I think
or his dad,
Chris
he's gonna
must
say
just
exactly
like a
you
manly-ish
can put us on there
woman.
all you want. Put us on there. I don't care. Make me your thumbnail. But using the kids, like they kept trying to use Amaya when she was eating her,
Her boogers.
And that shit bothered me too. And I'm just like, why are y'all who makes a reaction of another kid eating their boogers? If it was somebody else, would you do it?
It's not people maybe people were making reactions of her eating her boogers, but it's people making a reaction of your daughter who you could have edited out of your video who was eating her boogers. That was the problem. It wasn't as much about Amaya as it was about you as a piss poor editor and as a mom who should be protecting her children from embarrassing moments and not highlighting a booger snot snatching incident that was absolutely disgusting. We don't know your kids. Yeah, we don't know your kids at all, period. So stop asking us to buy them presents. Right. Now, I know that okay, hold on one second, guys. Give me just a minute.
If you saw a kid on the street or in the grocery store eating their boogies in the store, because every kid's in the store eating their boogies, would you turn around and record them and post it and talk shit about them? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You ain't got the balls to do that to somebody in public. Nope. Right. Kids are gross, period. You gotta love them. Yeah, I love my baby to death, and she'll swear up and down she don't do it. I'm like, Maya, don't do that. I didn't do it. I don't do that. I don't eat boogies. Like, I just saw you. Ugh. Yeah, it's nasty, but they're kids. And I love my baby to death. Like, and they're like, I just want to protect your kids. I want to do this and that. You're not protecting them by getting on here bashing them.
I look, at the end of the day, it's bashing you. I don't know who's bashing your kids, but I'm gonna just say it's not me, and I hate to say it. It's not on my list. Okay, it's not on my list of concerns. I watch out for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, if your kids are in the shot, they're in the shot. I'm reacting to what you're doing as a grown woman. They're not on if I had a list of concerns, I'm concerned about I'm not concerned about that. That's not my responsibility. If she's concerned about how her kids are done on this internet, then maybe you need to take a little bit more care about what you decide to put out as far as content on this internet. It's just not my concern. I don't want to sound so blasé about it, but at the end of the day, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you are subjecting your kids to ribbing and critique, that's you, sis, that's you. There are people out here who don't have their kids on the internet for that reason. Okay, there's a channel I watch. I know I've talked to you about this channel. She's kind of like a J Morel, but she's younger. Her name's Becky, and she's from Acre Homestead. She may have just had her baby this week or having her baby really soon. You could barely even see how big her baby bump was. She did a last episode preparing for the baby, but she said about a month ago the baby is not going to be part of the content. Like me in this kitchen and cooking and making my meals, that's the content. You never know how her channel is going to evolve, but her husband, he comes in at the end. Usually she's cooking. Her husband comes in at the end to taste test or get his plate. And that's it. Her husband is not really part of the channel. He's part of the channel because like he lives there, but he's not up for the scrutiny of what's going on because it's not his thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not his thing. And she said the baby won't be either. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. Jasmine expects to parade her people in front of this camera and have nobody say anything about it. And it's just too damn bad. What disgusting person raised her? No normal woman thinks that shit that she posts is cute. She's a train wreck. Absolutely. She's gross. I'm sorry, she's gross. Live Jasmine. Okay. Have we listened to enough? She's a donkey. Now tomorrow, if you guys want to get into this cooking extravaganza,
Thank you.
Jasmine, let me tell you something. Jasmine, look, I'm not sitting up here doing a Naomi Campbell, all right? So I'm gonna speak but I tell you what, I wear nice pajamas. I wear nice things to lounge around the house. Do I look like a fucking supermodel every damn day? No, but I would never. Look at this. Look at this posture. Look at this outfit. Look at this hat. Look at her conversation. Look at that fugazi ass fake cocktail ring that she likes to hold on to like it really means something. Sis, you look a hot mess. And if your man is not coming home on time, your man is not around like you want him to, you're pissed at the internet. Sis, you need to take a look at some of these videos. You need to get that curling iron out. You need to go sit at the African braid spot, get your hair done. If you can't manage these damn wigs, go get your hair braided for 6 to 8 weeks. Go buy some nice lounging pajamas. Go put on a twin set. Put on some fucking lipstick. Stop looking so crazy. Didn't someone just send you a goddamn waist trainer? You look a hot damn mess. You look a mess. You really do. And I'm going to let you have it. It's the holidays. You should be dressing a little bit better. You look awful. You look awful.
You know what?
And you look weird. That wig you got on, that hat you got on, that outfit you got on, it looks like a whole entire shit show. It looks like what you're complaining about. Then you sit at the table and you look like your name should be damn Bruce, okay? I'm just going to say it. You look like Bruce. You look like your name should be Bill. You look like your name should be Barry.
Right. I
don't know what the hell you're doing. Nobody should be looking at you for any kind of motherly, womanly advice. You are the like, if I were to have tuned into this shit for the first time, like if I was just introduced to this channel and I didn't know anything about it, I would click off. This lady can't tell me shit. Only thing she would have to do is convince me that she has a vagina. Because I'm telling you, this is not my cup of tea. Sis is constantly complaining, constantly moaning, constantly griping. She doesn't carry herself like a lady. She has no manners. And then she's mad because people are talking about your kids picking their noses. Teach your kids some damn manners. It's not about your kids. It's about the fact that you are not home training these children like you should. And then you want to get on here and pretend like everything is okay. Your house is a damn disaster area. And you show it every day like, aren't I doing a good job keeping everything together? No, bitch, you're not. You look stupid. You look stupid and you're dressed like a whole man.
I never tried it, but my grandma, she used to put me in the corner.
Look at her. Look at her. This is ridiculous. Someone needs to tell her. I don't know what's going on, but girl, Chris must be into I mean, I don't know what he's into, but clearly he is not into a very feminine woman. And seeing Chris with women like Medusa and the lady LaKenya, I don't know if those pictures, I mean, I've seen pictures on a couple of reactors, community walls. LaKenya looks like a very shapely, nice looking woman. And Medusa is, you know, she's pretty. She has a definite look that is interesting. She's into like that gothic, whatever stuff, but she is definitely feminine. Jasmine is 100% not.
She said, and she said, I'm gonna whoop you with this. She had a spoon, like a wooden spoon that was, I think they had made or something. They're from Nigeria. So she was like, I'm gonna whoop you with this spoon. If you don't, I never got a whooping. My grandma, like now.
So okay, let's get into it really quick too. The CPS, since we're here. So lots of great questions around the CPS thing. Jasmine, you look a fucking sight. If I were you, I would take this damn video down. See, I didn't even know that this video, like, I don't think I ever saw this. I think I must have clicked in this and damn fell asleep. Okay. Look at the damn clickbait of it all. If you're just coming in, look at the clickbait. She was feeling herself in the wig, right? Then the next live she does, look at this damn site. It looks like the Incredible Hulk sister, Thor. I don't know. I couldn't even think of a name. Like she looks like, you know, I don't even know. Girl, Esther. Girl. You see the thumbnail and then she's damn clickbaiting. Look, Jasmine, if I were you, I wouldn't talk about whooping no kids. You had CPS over there asking Chris questions. Now, let's get into it. The video, we didn't really have time to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it a little bit now since I'm on the topic, okay? This is the deal. So CPS calls the school, or CPS is the school calls CPS. Which one was it? We don't know. So somehow, some way, CPS is involved at the school with your children. They interview Aiden. They took Aiden off his square for the day. It upset him. It took him out of his classes, and you were upset about it. They called Chris at his job. For what? You don't know why they called Chris? What questions did they ask Chris? You never said anything. They talked to your mother. What were they talking to your mother about before you decided to interject and let them know that you were there? You guys remember this? So they were talking to her mother and asking her when was the last time she saw the kids and da 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 da. And then all of a sudden she interjects to let them know that she's there. Was the conversation over at that moment? Like, sis, why are you trolling CPS? Let them ask their questions, and why don't you get to the bottom of why they keep, you say, bothering you? If they're bothering you, why don't you let them conduct the interviews and be done with it? But you want to interfere all the time because you want to be innocent and you want to blame the internet. Nobody gives a fuck that much about what's going on over there, okay? And the ones that do are not who you're talking to, okay? The people that are concerned are the people that are over there at your P.O. box and mailing you shit, because I guarantee it will be a cold day in the deepest corner of hell before I'm running to a store buying anything for the kids in your household. Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. If I ever get to a point in my life where I'm finished buying something for the kid that resides up under this roof, if that ever happens, I am buying for other children that I care about that have similar names to me, that either have my last name or have my maiden name. I wish I would be buying for some random kid off the internet that I know nothing about and care nothing about. And the people that I do care something about, You'll never know if I've sent them a baby shower gift or what, a birthday or anything. I send stuff and I keep it pushing. Okay. I'm not looking for accolades and receipts. I wish I would send something to your household. Never, and don't care. Your kid picking her nose, that's all on you. You look like your name is damn Brutus. She's ridiculous. She keeps interfering with CPS running their investigation, and she wonders why they keep coming back. Okay, Olivia Pope is toasting me. Girl, send it to my P.O. box. Girl, a nice bottle of rosé. Okay, you know the one I like. The peach, the nectar. Yes, that's the one. Send it to my P.O. box. Okay, in the description box. Oh, Fran was dry begging. She was asking for champagne. At least I'm not asking for groceries. Okay. Yeah, I will never. Girl, my pantry is overflowing. Okay, period. I will never be up here asking for no food. It's tips, sis. Okay, that's it. You got to be out of your mind if I'm going to be sitting around waiting for someone to send me a cash app so I can get a loaf of bread. And you sit up here and you taking off the weekend. Jasmine better not never come up here talking about you didn't have enough to do what you needed to do for Christmas or into the new year when you decided to take off 2 days from the internet. So you know what people need to be doing now? People need to be saying, okay, Jasmine, you took off on December 10th. You took off on December 11th. You didn't put up new content. Now you're complaining about money. What were you doing with your moneymaker? You didn't put up videos. You took off 2 and 3 days from work, and you know you don't have backup. You don't have backup videos, but now you want to come and ask for cash apps. You didn't buy Christmas. Girl, be quiet. Okay? I would love to know what they asked Chris. I would love to know what they asked Mom Dukes. I would love to know what they talked to Philip about. I would love to know what they talked to the kids about. She said something about some allegations about beating the kids again. Like, you have to really listen to that whole video to really put the pieces together. And then she said they had some sort of documents. Now, what were the documents? We don't know. But she said a lot in that video. And at the end of the day, CPS is never going to tell you who called. What you're going to have to know is that if you want to file a complaint because you feel like people are filing false reports on you, then you have to file a complaint with the state. You got to file a complaint with the state and then they'll get at you. But as long as you're under investigation and they find your fugazi ass problematic, they're going to stay up in your ass. Okay. And you looking like you're like, girl, you done parked. Girl, I'm sorry. It's a mess. It's a whole mess. Look at this. Girl, what are you doing? What in the world? What in the world? No wonder she gets so happy with herself when she puts on a wig and thinks that she looks like something. Okay. Girl, where's Chris at this moment? Is Chris on his way home? Looking like damn ho ho ho.
No matter when it comes from, as long as the kids are happy, yes, it outshines a positive because you allow it. No, it's because it's just you cannot ignore it. Like, I don't care what anybody say. You can get on here and act like that shit ain't there, but you see it. People are mean, and it's sad. I remember when they're so tiny, now they're just so big. You're doing a good job. Thank you. And I know, like,
I keep moving it to try to keep her
eating. And I was just like, man, she just grew so much. It's so crazy. Like, and then I was talking to the kids. Ho. When who's going to be in school with who when Legend gets in school. And I told Kaylin, I said, you're not going to be in school with Legend ever. It's the first time. And I said, who
cares? Who cares? She's barely in school with the other one. She's going to be in middle school before she knows it. Isn't homegirl in the 4th grade? Isn't she 10 in the 4th grade? Did she not turn 10 and she's in the 4th grade? Okay, Chris is out dick dashing through the snow. I'm gonna have to go back to my old episodes for my lyrics. Dig dashing through the snow, going to see the hose, saying, "Hey bitch, come here." I forget what my lyrics were. And Chris' name is Bruno. She don't talk about Bruno. She doesn't do anything for the kids, and Phil doesn't pay child support. The girl, she is on the system. This chick is up for anything she can this chick is up for anything that she can stand online to get. Hold on a second, guys.
Yeah, Maya see first, second, third. What Maya? No, is middle school 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Maya will never be in school with Legend. Twins will be though, because they're only 3 years apart. It's 3. It's so weird. It's 3, and then it's 6, and then it's 9. That they're all like 3 years apart. It's so crazy. If you was to try to be the perfect mother, it still wouldn't be good enough. People need to get a life. Exactly. It wouldn't be good enough. You know, and I'm just like, it was like, you can't please everybody, babe. You can't please everybody. They're gonna hate you for no reason. They're gonna dislike you for no reason. No matter what you do, they're gonna have something to say. And I was like, you're right. And he got a point, because like I told him, I said, you were so right. Look at this. And I showed him the
Sorry,
video.
guys. We had a little
And
bit
then,
of a
you know, I
family
showed him the
emergency
comments about
going
stick
on.
butt. And he was like, look, people said, Jasmine, you need to get out and do more activities with the kids. Look at you doing it. And here they are, still have something to say.
Jasmine,
Which is
nobody
true.
cares. No one cares. Let me see what else is on my list. Let's pivot. If you guys want to get into this, we can get into this tomorrow, because she looks like a complete fool. And you guys know me, after like 6 o'clock dinner hour, sis is unfiltered, and I don't have nothing nice to say, because I'm gonna rip all the way up into her ass if I keep going. And she's dumb. She's dumb and she's stupid. She's not feminine. I don't have a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, shouts out to anyone. Like, at the bottom line is, everyone's not going to be Miss Prissy Lala. Okay. Everybody's not Prissy Lala. And I get it. And it's not that I don't like women who are not feminine, but this chick wants like all of the treatment of a feminine woman, someone who's living a traditional lifestyle. Bitch, you got 4 kids by a felon. You got 2 baby fathers. You do show favoritism towards your baby. And why not? You got a baby, but just own it. Like, guys, I'm so in love with my baby. Of course, I love my 4 kids. Maybe if she owns it, people would get up out of her ass a little bit. But the bottom line is that she feels like everybody is picking on her, and you look like a clown. You look like a complete clown. And the fact I don't really relate to her very well, because she isn't Prissy Lala. I relate more to feminine women, and she's not. She's a doormat, and she's not making any progress in life. She is like a status quo, bottom of the barrel type female, and she is not someone I don't have really anything to say. I'll watch the channel. It's interesting. But she's not anybody I can relate to. I don't know anybody like her. I really don't. I don't. So it's interesting. It's almost like going to a museum or the zoo or something like that. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know her. I don't know her, and I don't have any friends like her. I hate to say it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not elitist in my friend group. At the end of the day, this chick is nobody who I'm socializing with. This chick is a damn complaining ass. She don't do nothing. She doesn't go anywhere. She doesn't vacation. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't know anything about corporate America. She knows little to nothing about business. She has no ambition. She's just not anybody who is in my circle. I wouldn't be circling with her. Okay, that's it. And the people she does circle with don't circle with her either. Okay? I have worked very hard my whole entire life to avoid situations like this, being a down in the mouth, depressed, don't know my ass from my elbow type female. I mean, are you kidding me? You went to college and got an education for what? To sit at home and not even educate your children, for not even try to provide them a better a mindset of excellence and education. She's got a 10-year-old who's already saying they don't want to go to college, and this chick does nothing. She barely reports into work from her work from home entrepreneurial job. How are you going to encourage a child who's already saying she doesn't want to go to college? Does she think you guys are rich over there? Y'all ain't rich. What are you doing? You telling her she doesn't have to go to college, and for what? You don't have millions to give to her. You think you over there with damn what's their names? Dylan and Diddy's twins, Kim Porter's twins, okay? You think you over there with the girls, Jesse and Dylan and Quincy and Justin, Christian and the new baby Love? Girl, your daddy Diddy? Huh? Girl, stop it. And I'm sure, girl, I am quite sure that Bianca and Damon are like, go to school, get your education. Girl, no matter how much they what they're doing on this internet, trust me, Damon Prince knows what happened to him was definitely hard work, but it's a lot of luck too. It's a lot of luck, but it's a lot of hard work on top of it. And, he's also got a little bit of a gambler's mindset too. So he's ready to put in the work to make things pop, right? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Piano Praiser. I appreciate that, sis. Taylor, what's good? Them girls are going to be, girl, it's going to be a whole mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. And she looks like a damn sight. I cannot. Like thinking that this is okay to come up on the screen like this.
Feeding a lot of them. Yeah, they're doing Vlogmas talking shit about me.
And girl, of course we are. Look at you. It's Christmas. Where's your Christmas sweater?
Which is true.
Where's your Christmas sweater? Where's your Christmas
You're feeding
sweater?
a lot of them. Yeah, they're doing Vlogmas talking shit about me. Let's just say that. That's weird.
Girl, I'm not doing no damn Vlogmas. I'm doing CloutMas, sis. You up here talking about damn CPS, talking about reactors. You don't have no fucking content. Your man's not home. Girl, daddy's gone. Daddy is gone because he is probably tired of laying down with your old musty, mannish ass looking crazy. It's Christmas. Can you put on a Christmas sweater or a Christmas dress, curl your hair, and try to look decent? How do you expect a man to come home to want to be with you when you're not even sitting up there and you got cookies out? You can't even make a properly seasoned dinner. Don't you ever come and address me. Don't you ever. Girl, I've been making banana bread and French toast all weekend. It's the holidays up in here. We're not playing around. You got to make that house into a home. You got to make that place somewhere where people want to be. It's Christmas time, sis. Get your act together. You look like you are getting ready to go do the yard. What is your problem? And then you're over here catfishing people. Girl, look at the thumbnail. Y'all, if you just came in and you're like, friends being so mean. The reason how I noticed this whole thing is that Jasmine is catfishing the people. Jasmine sat up here and put up a damn thumbnail with a kitchen that is not even hers. If you notice the back of the cabinets, there's an arch in the archway. Okay, hold on. Oops, I'm enlarging the wrong screen. Girl, she's damn catfishing the poor people. Okay, hold on. Ooh.
That's weird. That's weird.
It's not weird. It's called a bag, sis. Okay, look at the thumbnail. She got an archway. And then you see the cabinets going up and down. This is not even her kitchen. So she's using a kitchen that is not hers. All right, fine. You blurt it out enough, okay? And then you put a picture of you with your hair looking decent and you looking feminine for a change. And then you click on the video and this monstrosity shows up. The fuck? Are you kidding me? What in the whole world is going on? You got to be out of your mind, sis. You're sitting up here catfishing. It's a lie. Thank you, Tamar. It's a lie. It's a whole lie. This is another lie. Am I being mean? Am I just calling it out? This is a lie. The kitchen's a lie. The mommy's a lie. It's a lie. Okay. All right. Have I said enough? I think I've said enough. Okay. Point made. Okay. Can I get my likes to match? Okay. Okay. We're good. I mean, we're not good. I mean, if I can get girl, I mean, it's like 416. It would be nice, but whatever. Anyway, we're going to keep moving on, guys. Now we're going to talk a little bit. Okay. We talked about Raven. Okay. This is what we're going to talk about next. Someone else, because I did put up the post, and you guys, it's a whole fucking catfish. Okay. Like I said, if you guys want to get into this video, we'll do it tomorrow or Tuesday. Tomorrow, I wanted to get into some camel toe estates and talk about that. But I'm done with this because, girl, I don't have all night. I got to cook dinner for my people and keep my house happy and my belly's full. Okay. Over here. So that trick over there wants to do what she wants to do. She can do that. And we don't care. All right. We're just going to talk about it when we want. And sis can be mad. Nobody cares. No one cares that you're mad, Jasmine. If you want to be mad, get your act together. Okay. Get your act together and then change the optics and change the conversation. You doing this silly stuff and thinking that people are supposed to do what you say, girl, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. I'm trying to find the post I'm looking for. It's like, damn. Okay. And I know you guys have all seen this, but okay. Let's get into this. Let's get into the crazy lady, Danae Jackson. I follow her too. Girl, did Kevin Gates move up right? Girl, relation. Okay. We're going to have to figure out what's going on with Kevin Gates. Now, Kevin Gates finds himself beautiful women. His wife is so gorgeous, and it's, it's too bad that they didn't make it. But look, Derrick Jaxn is a whole catfish too. He's a weirdo. I don't know why anybody would want to date him. But listen, let's see this first. You guys saw this over the weekend, right? He got caught at Art Basel, okay, down in Miami. And he went ahead and tried to do a preemptive, and we're getting a divorce. Girl, look at Peyton in the comments, y'all. Look at this. Girl. Okay, Peyton. I thought, girl, I love me, Peyton, and I'm a PayPal at heart, right? But this is interesting that Peyton chimed in on the shade room about something messy. Okay, Peyton. Okay, ciao. Okay, Ashley Smith TV, she chimed in. Everyone's chiming in on this. Okay, get up in the comments, guys. Okay. All right. I just noticed that. I didn't see her in there, but I see her now. Anyway, he says, over the past several months, my family and I have gone through many changes. Who is this, guys? This is Derrick Jaxn, who is on Instagram giving out marital relationship advice. We're going to go over there in a second. For the past several months, my family and I have gone through many changes. Some of you have speculated, while others of you have reached out to offer support as we privately establish a new normal for ourselves and our beautiful children. This is the man who at one point never even had his wife on his Instagram. People weren't even sure that he was married. Okay. Earlier this year, after much prayer, counseling, and deep consideration, we decided to go our separate ways. Not according to Danae. Okay. Making a decision to file was one of the hardest decisions of my life, but I found peace knowing that our mission. So maybe he filed in secret, which is possible. Maybe she didn't even know, but when it was getting ready to come out that he was in Miami with some woman, well, okay, because Daddy said, what did Daddy do? Girl, hold on a second. This is
Daddy
so appropriate.
That's my plate. Daddy
Girl.
fool. Daddy fool. Daddy fool.
Daddy gone. Okay. From falling in love as just teenagers. So, I mean, he's almost kind of trying to make it seem like, yeah, we ran its course. We were teenagers, first love, but now I'm into my shit. To becoming spouses and now co-parents. How about creating a family? Just from falling in love as teenagers and becoming spouses, creating a family, and but he didn't say that. I'm grateful for the years we've spent together and wouldn't trade them for anything. I was blessed to have such an amazing person in my life and will forever be grateful for all she's meant to our family. Now, you guys can keep reading, but this is the deal. This is the problem with Danae. Danae she's a very attractive lady to me. Now, I know she looks weird sometimes and she wears weird clothes, but obviously she's a shapely woman. She's in shape. She's had his children. She's a pretty lady. There's nothing wrong with her, right? Until you get here. Sis is Coco Loco, okay? She is into some sort of sect of the Christian religion, and sis has gone down the rabbit hole, and sis has gone mad, okay?
Against the names Danae, Jaxn, and Derrick.
So listen to this. She is capping for that ass, but she's also a little cuckoo, okay?
Every person speaking against the names Danae, Jaxn, and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become
this chick is evil as fuck. Okay.
The word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You've been warned. And if you want to know where that is at in the Bible, go to Psalm 109. Go to Psalm 35, go to Psalm 140, go to Psalm 141, and keep our names out of your mouth in the name of Jesus.
Ooh, she is so mean. Sis is mean. Sis is mean and mad. She's mad. And you know what? You know what I got to say to Danae Jaxn? My hedge is higher than yours. Okay? Girl, that hedge of protection, that blood washed over me, sis. We gonna call a spade, and we gonna tell the truth, and we gonna shame the devil. You can sit up here and cap for that man all you want, but he's made a fool of you again. All that capping has done you what? Made you look dumb. And all I got to say is my hedge is taller than yours. Okay. I don't know what y'all got going on over there at the church y'all go to, but sis, you're married to a whole man that has been deceiving you for years and years and years and years. And you capped for him so hard that he got you out here looking like a complete and total fool. Okay. Girl, mama's a fool. Hold on a second. Let's go over to Derrick Jaxn's page just so you can get a little flavor if you hadn't seen this fool in action. Okay. This guy gives some damn advice because he's the creep that's in the bushes trying to get you out your panties and make you look stupid. Okay. All right. This is what he does. Okay. Okay, this is this dude.
A loyal woman's love will have you confused. Like, if you do one or two things now, if first off, you take her kindness for weakness, or two, if you mistake her.
Girl, he reminds me of Safari. Okay. Does he not remind you a little bit of Safari? He's got that like really soft fade, that fadeaway, corny ass Afro-ish fade. He's just a cornball, okay?
Love for an inability to leave you. It'll have you bamboozled. It'll have you thinking that she's so.
You're a whole bamboozle. It's like, man, you are the biggest fucking creep in the whole world. You sit up here, cheat on your wife, run around everywhere, and then you got the nerve to sit up here and try to tell women what to do when you are the biggest creep.
So whipped, no matter what you do, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. You the only man that even exists in her world. And
Basically,
if she feels like her cup is starting to run empty because you're not pouring effectively, she would take her love and she will redirect it strictly towards herself, for herself. And now that same love that had you feeling like you was the only man in the world will have you feeling like you don't even exist in hers, because you don't.
he's very selfish. He is a complete narcissist. He's a weirdo. I would encourage you to listen to this after drinking some wine and just take it as entertainment. Do not
I
take
wish
this man's
modern
advice
women,
for
especially
nothing. He's a
single ones,
weirdo.
would.
He seems like he's hopped up on nutritional shakes and supplements and testosterone. He is over testosterone and he is weird as fuck. This is not the type of man that you want to deal with. Any of you single dolls out here, you meet a guy at the gym and he's downing testosterone and all kinds of nutritional shakes and supplements, walk in the other direction. He's going to be a fucking weirdo. I promise you. Okay. Unless he's eating fruits and vegetables, if he's downing more powders and pills and supplements, sis, run. Okay. Because them gym weirdos are crazy too, hun.
Get more confident in the fact that they ain't for everybody. It's especially if you put a lot of value in yourself. You know, you've increased your worth through experiences and hard work and all of that kind of stuff. Like, a lot of men are not going to be able to afford you on a mental and emotional level. Like, let's say a man goes to a Lamborghini dealership. He wants to buy a Lambo, but his credit score is in the low 300s. And yeah, he's employed, but he just got a job at Burger King a couple of weeks ago, and they're giving him about 17 hours a week right now, but it could increase.
That's a terrible analogy. That's because you're a dumbass. He should be working at Chase, and he might be some sort of sales executive or loan officer, or he is has some sort of mid-level management position. No dude working at Burger King is walking up into Lamborghini of Charlotte. I'm sorry. Maybe walk on the lot to go and dream shop and like, oh my God, one day. Nobody, like, that's a horrible analogy. This guy is such a dummy.
Because, you know, he's really good at dropping those fries. Now, as far as where he's staying at, he's crashing out at his auntie-dem.
You see how he's very demeaning. He's low-key demeaning and an asshole.
House, his cousin them house. He's trying to get back on his feet. We all understand this type of thing, right? And he's a great guy. He's really a good guy. But do you think Lamborghini is going to sell him a vehicle?
Damn, Ford's not going to sell him a vehicle, dummy.
No, they ain't even going to let him test drive a vehicle. And it ain't got nothing to do with whether or not he's good.
And you hear this
or
music
bad.
he puts
it's
down?
Just like his complete profile says that he can't make the payments and he runs a high risk of damaging their hard work, their investment. And so instead of trying to protect his feelings, they're more concerned about protecting their investment.
Look, let me tell you something. This guy gets so many damn views. Do you see how he's got 320 likes? Forget about the views. He's got 320,000 likes. And this guy is a fucking weirdo.
And I think modern women should have the exact same mentality, especially if they're Lamborghini level women. And if that's you,
man,
and you know, that's what trips me out. It's like we say women got the unrealistic expectations, and some of them do, but ain't nobody got more unicorn, fairy tale, Dora the Explorer expectations of the opposite sex than us men. Again, some women do expect a man to be 6 feet tall and make six figures and have a six-pack abs, and that's unrealistic for most men. But I know like 10 dudes already that fit into that category. All you got to do is have a good job and some good genetics, and you're straight. But look at us. Like, what do we expect of a woman? She got to be a virgin, but she got to be a freak. She got to pay half the bills, but she got to do 100% of the cleaning, the cooking, the child raising. She got to be exhausted.
Sounds like your house, because you were upset because Danae wasn't working.
From all of that, you know, all the cooking and washing and cleaning and all that good stuff, and still be horny enough to meet our sexual needs and get a good night's rest, but also wake up in the middle of the night in case we want some head and a turkey sandwich. That ain't it. She also got to give birth to all our babies because, you know, we got to have that legacy. But then she can't have no stretch marks and she got to lose that baby weight in 30 days or less. And then she got to do it while fighting postpartum depression by herself, because we're going to tell her she having an attitude.
So this is the guy. Okay. This is the guy here. He is no Prince. He is not. Yeah, he's trash. Okay. I don't really watch his content. Only reason why I followed him on my other page is just, it's content and he's what's in the news right now. But this guy is weird AF. Okay. He's very strange. This guy is getting 1 million views. Okay. People really watch this shit. Okay. People really watch this. Look how serious he is. Modern women are not scared of being single. They should. If you single,
Don't get
why
it
be
twisted.
scared?
Modern day women definitely want relationships, but you can't scare
This
them with the
music is
whole,
crazy.
you're going to be single forever as a response to them raising their standards because they understand things older generations did.
Like, this guy is such trash. He's the worst type of man. So you're sitting here talking about modern women who want a good husband, and you are one of the worst husbands on the damn YouTube internet streets. How dare you address women who are facing a challenge where maybe they've been successful in many different places and some people are just challenged in certain areas. It's not necessarily challenged finding a man, but maybe some people just don't know how to get out of their own way. They like a guy who looks a certain way, but that guy who looks a certain way does you wrong. Okay. Sometimes you just have to figure out, you might just have to say, you know what? That Latino guy over there looks really good, or I'm being single-sided, and maybe my husband isn't African American, or maybe my husband isn't this, or maybe my husband isn't 6'5". Maybe my husband doesn't go to the gym. Maybe he's a little chunky. Sometimes as a single woman, we need to be a little bit more open, especially as the field is narrowing and time is dwindling. If you feel like a sense of urgency, you need to open the dating pool, right? That's number one. But number two, back to him. This guy is one of the worst husbands on this fucking internet. And he has the nerve to be trying to tell women anything when he has been extremely deceptive, dishonest, and horrible to a very crazy, venomous woman who is trying to curse the internet for talking about her. He is a complete and total fraud. Yes, he is a fraud. I saw someone say it in the chat. He's a fraud. Yes, and now I don't know that he's Kevin Samuels' brother. I think Kevin Samuels did say things a certain type of way, but Kevin Samuels wasn't out here. Kevin Samuels did admit that he was not the best husband. He had been married 2 times. He was divorced, right? But at the time that he hit his pinnacle, he was single and he was able to date. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between someone standing in their truth and saying, you know what? I was probably a really bad husband. I was a bad husband, but now I've learned, because oftentimes some people are trying to do what you were trained to do as a kid, right? Get married, do this, do that, do all the things on time as you were told to do, right? Sometimes we realize, you know what, am I doing this because I really wanted to do this, or am I doing this because this is what my parents told me to do? Blah, 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 right? So I don't know. Kevin Samuels to me was not a bad guy. I think Kevin Samuels was a little misunderstood. I think he came off a little high sedity. I think people didn't like him in his suit. I think he came off a certain type of way and it made people feel a certain type of way. For some reason, this guy in the leather, diamond pattern embroidered weird jacket, which I don't know, it's not bad, but he just looks weird in it, and very tight pants seems to disarm people, where he's getting 1 million views on this type of dribble that he likes to put out. Okay. Kevin Samuels, I think, had a very specific message. And keep in mind, guys, Kevin Samuels was not talking to us. Kevin Samuels' podcast, just as much as I talk mostly to women, 97% of my audience is female. Okay. Kevin Samuels became famous or became more popular because women started coming because they wanted to hear directly from him and kind of the truth that he was speaking. But he was a male focused podcast. He was talking to men. It was a show for men, right? He wasn't talking to us. So I don't know. I feel like, it's not even the same playing field. I think Derrick Jaxn is complete trash. And when he got caught the last time, he should have decided he didn't want to be married, and he should have moved on then, because this lady is crazy. His wife, she's gone mad. And I think the type of venom that she spews on this internet does not help her one little bit, but with a very small segment of the Christian community who are just like her. I'm gonna put it like that. They're just like her. And I think that he has really done a number on that woman, and she has gone mad. I really do. I just really think the lady is.
I don't believe that whole saying, oh, if she wanted to be with you, she never would have left. Or if he really wanted to stay, he would have, because you can't make no man stay. Of course, in some context, that's true. But
he's like the biggest douchebag on the internet.
Do not confuse a man who is interested with a man who is prepared for you. And that throws a lot of women.
Do you see his sweatshirt says, wait, hold on. So you can see.
I don't believe that whole saying, do
find yourself before you come looking for me. Let me tell you something. A woman who has found herself, as soon as you creep up on a douchebag like him, you should be running for the hills, okay? Because this guy is very dishonest, and he doesn't have the truth in him, period. He is awful. And the woman that exposed him on the internet, I don't know if it was like a plot to take him down, because I just can't imagine how this guy fell for it. But he was over there taking pictures, doing karaoke. He was on vacation with a whole woman. He was on vacation with a whole entire woman and got himself caught up and caught out, okay? And then issues a statement while he's still in Miami, letting Danae know and the world that he has now filed for divorce. It's awful. It's awful. And I wasn't even really going to talk about it, not for whatever reason. I don't know. I guess I talked about it last time. He got caught out in an affair, but you remember he was out there at Emory University Hospital having sex with a doctor on her lunch break. Do you guys remember that? There was a whole doctor that came forward who was screwing him in her car on her lunch break, the Jamaican doctor. I don't know what her name was. Oh, I thought you said who. I was like, girl, Dr. So-and-so, girl, Dr. Horny, Dr. Horny, your lunch date is outside waiting for you. Yes. Yes. Go back. I'll find my coverage of the last situation. And there was a woman, I don't know if I went through her interview or not, but Tasha K had it. And she was anonymous, but she said she was a doctor, and she worked at Emory University Hospital, and she was having sex with him on her lunch break, and she knew he was married. Okay. Now, there were some other people who said that they didn't know he was married because his wife was never on his social media. But girl, a mess. Absolute mess, right? Anyway, guys, I just wanted to come and holla at you guys. I'm not going to keep you guys long. Get back to your Christmas cookies, okay? Girl, we're going to talk in the morning, and we're going to get into some videos. We're going to get caught up. And I mean, like I said, we can get into that Jasmine video if you guys want to. Just drop it down in the comments what you guys want to talk about. Oh, it's members and mods tomorrow anyway. So yeah, you guys let me know what you guys want to talk about, and we'll do it in the morning. But I was coming to holla at you guys. I need to finish getting dinner ready for my peeps who will be home soon, and keep making this house a what, guys? Make your house a home. You want Boo Boo to stay longer? You want Boo Boo to propose this season? Girl, if you sitting up here and you're looking around, you don't have your Christmas tree, you better run to the store. You better run to the store and make that house a home. Get it cozy. Find out what his favorite baked goods are. And that's one deserving, not just some sausage that comes through and slides through. Don't waste your time on that. If he's marriage material, stomach full, balls empty, make the house into a home, look pretty when he comes over, and make him feel like he doesn't want to leave, and he damn sure doesn't want no other dudes up in your face, okay? He's going to want to put you on lock, okay? Don't say big sis did not tell you. If you are sitting around and that house is not feeling homey, and there's no Christmas tree, there's no fa la 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 la, there's no mistletoe to kiss up under on at New Year's, girl, don't be mad because you didn't get a gift. You better get that fa la 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 going on up in that house, okay? Period. I'm telling you, don't say I didn't tell you, okay? Guys, have a great evening. I will see y'all in the morning, okay? Girl, Jazz don't have that fa la 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 going on at the house. Jasmine got that house stank and depressed and not happy. Okay, y'all take care. I'll see you later.
By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. It's all about clout. I respect you as a reactor.